Hello YouTube, this is MR10 saying, I'm bringing you another World of Warship video, but before the rest of that, happy 4th of July and everything, so I'm giving you a nice little special video. If you saw the teaser trailer, you already know what it is. So, today we're taking a look at the USS Enterprise, the pride of the US fleet in World War II. The only carrier well, I should say, the only Yorktown-class carrier to make it through the entire war, and the one to have the most battle stars, having 20, beating out the USS New Jersey that has 19. So, let us take a look at this good little famous ship, and also, from the teaser trailer, I am joined today by Mr. Driven. Say hello.
Heyo.
And this, funny enough, I wish I had it when I was recording the teaser. Driven said I cheated getting this ship, didn't you?
Yep, he cheated. He bought all the tiers. You're not supposed to do that. You're
Well,
supposed to do the challenges like you're supposed to.
but it would take so long. And I'm not taking any chances.
You wallet warrior.
Yes. And also, let me see if I can get a good little view. The nameplate of the USS Enterprise, sadly the only thing surviving of her to this day. The ship was scrapped a long time ago, even though the Admiral Bull Halsey himself tried to get it preserved, and it was supposed to go to New York City as a war memorial, but that never happened. Pretty much I agree with the guy that I watch most of my historical videos to get little details, stuff here and there that I might not know or get from my book right away. That pretty much like scrapping of Warspite, they should have kept Enterprise around. But let's take a look at her stats and everything. And also this, there's a lot of history with her. Was pretty much the first one to sink an enemy ship in at the beginning of World War II. She is also credited for sinking the first Japanese battleship in World War II. So, a lot to go around. Pretty much, if you want me to go into a deep dive of history, I'm going to have to make that a live stream. But for short little brief stuffs like her biggest campaigns and all that, definitely this is the video to see. Which for me, even Driven can ask me some questions that you may have thought of. But if you have any questions, or like I said, you want me to go in a deeper dive of history, I'll make a live stream of it. Just let me know in the comments below. So first off, I guess, since I said it, Driven, do you actually have any questions of Enterprise?
What? Uh. No, not at the moment. Oh,
Well, thanks for making me look like an ass out of myself. Anyways,
sorry.
it's alright. But pretty much, she was if her class was actually purpose-built fleet, actual aircraft carriers, unlike the Lexingtons, which were supposed to be battle cruisers, but then turned out to be the world's biggest aircraft carriers up until the Midway class of aircraft carriers. She was actually out delivering to a little U.S. Navy base called Wake Island for Marine fighters and bombers and all that, just in case. So that's where she got in contact with the Japanese submarine that she sunk, and she was also able to escape the hell that was Pearl Harbor. And pretty much, from what I remember from the Battle 360 USS Enterprise history show, her admiral or captain or both pretty much said, but well, Bull Halsey said, pretty much they're going back out right away. So within 7 hours, the ship was fueled and resupplied and rearmed. And she did. She was in a many of the first few battles. She's at a lot of the famous battles from that of the Battle of Midway, Iwo Jima, Okinawa, in the Philippines, and all that. It's just a lot of history to go with her. It's like you don't know where to start. It's all what made her her. She suffered kamikaze attacks and survived. She's just an amazing warship.
Man,
I
are
too
you
much.
serious?
I don't know where to start really in all this.
Dadgummit.
And AI got it. But yet, I think I should start. Or first, like little revenge thing, I guess you could say, against she did against the Japanese is she did help escort her sister ship, the Hornet, which would sadly sink at the Battle of Midway, on the Doolittle raid, and she did go in attack.
Doolittle.
Which then after that led to the Battle of Midway, to where her Dauntless dive bombers were the first ones on the scene, or torpedo bombers. And of course, if any of you know about the historical Mark 14 American torpedo, it was garbage. So, and plus they were slow. They had to be they had to go at so much of a speed, and they were so low to the ground, low to the ocean. Yeah, it's either they're so low they have to be either so low and go so slow that they're easy targets, or just high enough for the Japanese AA guns. Even though, granted, they're not as good as the American AA defense, but still had to be careful. So pretty much, and I think it was credited that when it was one of her planes that actually did the historical thing where I can't remember the pilot's name. I should have looked that up. Now that I think of it, that actually put a bomb directly on the the red meatball, as they called it, of one of the Japanese carriers, one of the four that was sunk that day. Which, from a little video that I did a little quick recap of my knowledge.
Oh man,
She actually was help. She was one actually partly responsible Enterprise here to sink the light carrier Ryujo.
this is a standard battle.
No, this AI. I always go AI first to get a
Oh,
feel for her, and then I go to that of AI or
I
standard.
was wondering. I wasn't paying attention.
Sorry, Driven, if I confused you for a second.
I was thinking, like, dang, this game went on too fast.
Yes. Notice this. I only did the one upgrade. I haven't, pretty much like all carriers, I want their planes to get reloaded faster. So, no further upgrades on that. Uh, Also, this one quick thing. In the comments below, let me know if they should redo Halsey's captain from a destroyer commander to an aircraft carrier commander, since that was her admiral. Let me know if they should do that, which pretty much I already know come the next Azure Lane update. The USS Enterprise will be getting her specific commander like all the other ones. But first, from little things I've seen out there on YouTube, if you're that of sci-fi fans, Enterprise is not only the historical carrier that is the one that pretty much led America through World War II, she's also a Star Trek ship. So that update will be coming out before Azure Lane does. So let me know in the comments below. Are you excited to see a Azure Lane, I'm betting, skin, captain, or that of the Star Trek ones better? For me, since I'm not a Trekkie, as they're called, I am a Star Wars fan. I'll probably be getting the Azure Lane one, since those captains are pretty damn good for their ships. But pretty much more on random facts in history that I know just
You
off
sneezing all over me, dog.
the top of my head while Driven gets cooties from his dog. Let me see, what else is there to say about the Enterprise? I'm drawing a blank now that I want to say some more stuff, of course. I guess my own personal opinion. Enterprise here is definitely going to be in my top three of aircraft carriers at tier 7 to play, which that alongside that of Japanese carrier Kaga and in German aircraft carrier Graf Zeppelin. Saipan is in there
Cross.
too occasionally, but I do like the ones that can defend themselves. So, and plus, those these three are fleet carriers. Saipan, sadly, is a escort carrier. So, not to be mean to her for getting her for free, but comes to fleet carriers, and if I ever redo that fleet game thing, definitely if I just don't pick the legendary carriers, I'm definitely Enterprise, Kaga, and Graf Zeppelin are definitely going to be my top. Would be my three aircraft carriers to pick to be in a attack armada.
I kind of miss the American fleet. I like my Americans. It's been a while since I've played my Americans.
Yes. Also, this since I, as it driven puts it, cheated, aka bought the way to the wind to
He
get
cheated.
to get to Enterprise faster instead of
Wallet
then later
warrior.
down instead of down the line of buy her at the very last week for like 2,500 doubloons. I did get at least 3 big hybrid carriers and 4 little hybrid carriers. So let me know if you would like me to make a video of opening all of them and seeing if I get lucky, potentially getting the 2 other hybrid carriers, and then I'll make a video on those like I said I would.
Don't ground out. Don't ground out.
But thus far, my thoughts. Enterprise living up to the legend of how good she is. Which, let me know in the comments below, with how they've now brought in hybrid carriers. Do you think, at this rate, submarines are around the corner? I'm thinking, if not at the middle of this year, I'm thinking at least along the lines of the end of the year around Christmas time that they will potentially add those if they do. But let me know.
I'm thinking beginning of the year, maybe middle of next year.
Hmm, put your thoughts and your bets in the comments below and tell me what you think. If they're going to add them, which then that means, which our friend Tim, who's been in been like 1 or 2 videos of mine as well, has already said that me and Driven tryhards are going to have every last one of them before he even gets one.
I don't even play much World of Warships.
You know,
They
he
try
did.
hard.
Well, he did say that we are both at max tier, pretty much. Well, at the time we were when it was only tier 7, so we do have a bigger fleet than him,
Way bigger fleet.
which kind of to throw us under the bus, Driven. We do
I
kind
am.
of go try hardy when we get new ships, especially ones that we're trying to one up on one another or something. When it comes to seeing who can get it to the new ship faster.
I guess so. Yeah, we sometimes do.
And now once they add if they do add submarines to this game, we're definitely gonna have it. We're gonna have definitely modern fleets to the point that's like, shoot, we're coming up. We'll be coming up on pawn having it as big as a fleet as some of the fleets were back in World War II. Because if I'm not mistaken, what I've seen from Legend live streams and everything, there's at least over like 370 something ships in this game.
Hmm, that's quite a few.
Yeah, and plus once they add submarines, and since it seems like they're going to add potentially American and Japanese, or American and Germans, like they did in the PC version, yeah, it's going up even more. What's this? I don't know technically if you would count some of them those redo, like some of the like redo Azure Lane ones technically, as long as there's not like a main version, I guess.
I forgot what type of cruiser's over here.
I'll come and help you out since I've sadly been ignoring you. I've been going after these two Japanese battleships. Oops. Yeah. This for more information until if you guys want a live stream history video of Enterprise, then I will go in further detail as I play her and stuff.
Does Buffalo have torpedoes?
No, American, I believe, heavy cruiser.
Okay.
Yeah.
Making
Oh,
sure before I get too close.
you're good. I will put links in the description below to that of the standard guide that I go and watch, Trek NFL, for historical information and a short little video. And I also put a link in the description below if you want to go see the 10 episodes of Battle 360 from the History YouTube channel that is free to now and watch. Then you can see everything from interviews of the people at the time that were still alive from Enterprise's crew to all of them from every battle and all the hardships, and even that of them going into Admiral Willis Lee, the one who sank the Kirishima, a Congo class battleship at Guadalcanal, where Enterprise was going out to herself as well and participated in that battle.
Show yourself, Buffalo.
Which now I remember, she's credited for having not only, like I said earlier, credit 20 battle stars, first Japanese ship sunk in war, first battleship sunk, which also she was supposed. A lot of people saying that if the Mark 14 torpedoes worked as advertised, she would have blown a nice little hole in Kirishima, and Admiral Lee would have never gotten the chance to put a hole in her.
Yeah, dang, we destroyed them out there.
She is also the first ever night fighting aircraft carrier in existence, which sadly the one who advocated for that is sadly was lost at sea during the first one, I believe. And I think that for a short time the project was scrapped. It pretty much since now we won the battle as the with the Enterprise, the Big E, the Grey Ghost, the ship of victory, the ship that was by her own sailors. Japan Enterprise versus Japan, since she was the only fleet carrier until the Essex class carriers came online. Now I'm rambling. Like I said, let me know in the comments below if you would like me to see me actually do a live stream where I actually go in a little bit more depth of her history if you would like, or just see me play as her more in a live stream to give a better thing when I've had more experience, and who knows, maybe I'll have some more upgrades on her. But pretty much, again, I want to thank y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell to notify you anytime that I post a video or go live. And please, like I said, leave your comments for the questions and all that in the description. And also, have a happy 4th of July. I'm happy to have brought you this on America's birthday with one of her most famous ships of all time. Do you have anything else
Mm-hmm.
to say, Driven?
Other than happy 4th.
And maybe this too, just to tease him. Let me know in the comments below, since Driven's been in a couple good videos, if we should try and convince him to have his own YouTube channel. Do you think he'd be good? Let me know. But again, have a happy 4th. Hope you see a bunch of nice fireworks, blow some shit up. Hopefully, not like what happened to me last year when one of those mortar shells blew up, not even leaving the tube all the way. You don't get injured. And so stay safe. And now I'm really done. Hope you have a great rest of your 4th of July, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. See ya.
Bye bye.